Hello everyone, I'm Sheetal Nawal, founder of Aposh, a lifestyle design studio. Welcome everyone to our podcast series, She Builds. From a young girl who dreamt of Barbie style rooms, revolving shoe closets, and stylish wardrobes, to a professional who today transforms homes and commercial spaces with elegance and functionality. Our today's guest journey is one of such passion, courage, and creativity. Co founder of the Masha House of Design, she believes that design isn't just about size but about the impact it creates in people's lives. With a fresh perspective, endless curiosity to learn, and the brand philosophy designing the glam one space at a time, she continues to turn imagination into reality for herself and for her clients. Please welcome interior designer Manali Panjwani Shadija, co-founder of the Masha House of Design based at Nasik, to She Builds podcast. Welcome interior designer Manali ma'am. Welcome to our show
Thank you so much.
podcast She Builds.
Thank you.
Well, ma'am, you've always dreamt of Barbie-like rooms, circular beds, and those revolving shoe closets. So, looking back now, do you feel that these childhood dreams were a early form of manifestation जो आजकल हम लोग बहुत सुनते हैं, law of manifestation and attraction. So, is this what has brought you into this design journey?
I guess yes. I'm not pretty sure because design was never on my head. I just wanted to become altogether a choreographer. Or my father wanted me to be a CA.
CA.
I guess that was inbuilt and that was never thought. But कहीं ना कहीं शायद वो already था, which has turned out or shaped me as a designer. So possibly, yes.
So I would say this is more of a divine calling
100%.
putting you into this journey.
100%.
Wonderful. Ma'am, do you still feel that you carry that little girl's fascination of Barbie girls into your projects yet?
I don't know. Maybe I've grown up that much, but then that fascination is hidden somewhere. Not in all the projects, but maybe somewhere back at corner of my heart.
Surely. And I'm sure आप जो भी घर डिजाइन करते हैं and उनमें usually बच्चों के घर parents also want something of fantasy जैसे. I'm very sure that you are the one who will do the best justice.
I just love to do
children's homes.
something unique.
Yeah.
Yes.
That always props in each of your project. Ma'am, when we talk about the family background, from your family, what I come to know is more towards the trading and such, choosing careers. You come from a trading background.
Yes.
Yes, the family background as such, and choosing interiors was a bold step then. So, how did your family react about this decision of yours?
That's a funny story. As I told you earlier, my father wanted me to become a CA, but I was not ready. I was
Okay.
not that person who sits behind
Books and study.
and just be in that four walls. I was someone, or I'm still someone who likes to go here and there, but somehow I tried and convinced my parents, specifically my father, because he was the one who was not ready, but at the end of the day, he's proud of me. So I'm glad it was a bold step. It comes with hurdles, but I guess that's how I am. I love challenges.
You love challenges and your father loves you.
Yes.
Because somewhere in our conversations, I heard that you have always been your papa's pet.
Yes.
And owning 30 plus pair of shoes at the age of 11, surely you are papa's Barbie.
100%.
What did working with your father teach you about business, जो practical hands-on जो सीखना है, and that has helped you in today's professional life?
My papa taught me multiple things. At the age of 10, 11, I used to go and help my father at his
That
store.
young.
Yeah, that was just out of curiosity or out of just sitting at home because I did play video games like other kids, but going to the store, taking that responsibility always made me happy during my vacation time, and that is where my father slowly taught me being independent. And apart from that, when I was matured enough and when I started business with him, he taught me a basic simple step or a basic simple thing instead of a step. The relationship that you build with a person is more important than money. Yeah.
Money follows once you
money
have that
follows.
relationship.
Yes.
Of course.
He was the most social person after my grandfather, and that's how he taught me that relationship matters.
Of course.
Yes, that is one important thing that he taught me.
And I can feel that warmth because I'll be very honest, the first time I met you, it did not feel like यार ये पहली बार मिल रहे हैं इनसे. So
Okay,
you
I'm glad.
carry that warmth, of course.
I'm glad.
Ma'am, from your first job to
Mhm.
co-founding the Masha House of Design with your partner,
Mhm.
who's your official business partner and life partner.
Yes.
So what were the key turning points along the way from here to the professional life?
So while doing job, I was totally unaware of what has to be done in the practical life. See, just after completing college, it was a learning step. How do you take up projects? How do you do designing? There are multiple things that has to be seen. But in job, I learned technical aspects more. And while I started off my own, initially I had hurdles, but
Mhm.
as I got married and as I had my husband along my way, it was great. We learned what's our strength and our weakness,
Mhm.
and we helped each other doing that.
Cool.
So yes, that's how we formed our brand.
Of course. Ma'am, just now you spoke about some challenges. So
Hmm.
can we have more about this? What challenges?
So when I talk about challenges, when I was a newbie or a rookie, um, it is important how you deal with clients, how you deal with agencies. It was a one-man show, doing everything all together, from designing to detailing to explaining the tasks to all the agencies to handling other things, and then XYZ everything from start to end. But then when you have someone in your hand, when you feel that you are going to fall apart, you have someone to pick you up.
Yeah.
I guess that's what's the major differences.
Yeah, of course. Married, career transitions,
Mhm.
job, your father's place, then something of your own, and starting all afresh. So, how did you balance the personal with the professional during all these changes?
Honestly, I did not face any issue after marriage. I was glad enough. My family is extremely supportive, and so we married in the COVID year. And luckily, I had ample amount of time spending with my family, with my in-laws, which
Okay.
helped me understand their nature. And I guess it was very easy. I didn't face any challenges over there. As I said earlier, it was very easy to blend with all of them, and they are very supportive till date. So,
Wow.
not something very difficult or major.
So, lucky you and the lucky family.
Yes.
You often say that size doesn't matter in
Hmm.
your projects, impact does. So, can you share a small project that made a big emotional impact on you?
Emotional impact. Okay. So, when you talk about emotional impact, I guess the first project that I did all by myself, even before I got married, after my job, um, I remember the last job when I did with my boss. He was extremely good, and he had few words. जा
Mhm.
तो खुद काम कर तो तुझे समझेगा. So by that he really meant that you take up responsibilities. Unlike when you are working for someone else, you're not bothered. Is the design
Exactly.
okay of this? There are some measurements here, up in there. But when you do everything by yourself, you
Yeah,
learn
you
how important is
it's the
that one small
360
mistake.
degree work that you also need to address
Yes.
along with the main core work.
100%, 100%. That is where I learned in my first project
Mhm.
that I cannot even have a chance of small error.
Exactly.
And that being the very first project had an emotional impact on me. Ki it is not easy.
Emotional pressure, I can say
Yes.
then.
The client being trusting on me,
Yeah,
and I'm doing work for him, was an emotional impact.
of course.
So the first project, yes.
And you did that justice.
Thank you.
Your tagline is designing the glam one space at a time. What does glam mean to you? Is it luxury, some boldness, or something more depth?
So by glam, I always have, of course, luxury is a part, but every person, every client has its own requirement, and specifically when it comes to residential
Of
spaces,
course.
uh, everyone, it's a hard-earned money what they are investing. Apart from a hard-earned money, it's a project or a dream for most of the
Dream for
people.
most of the people, especially in
So
India.
yes, yes. So for me, it is, let's make that space so beautiful that the client, even after living for many years, is happy with that one change or one different thing that we have done for them. So they remember us not for the sake of designing a glam thing, but functional items or the functionality what we gave them,
Functionality
what
of the
they did
home.
not have
Yeah.
there in a mind as a person. So
Of
yes.
course, yes. Can you share a project where you truly lived this tagline, designing the glam one space at a time?
Okay, so there was this one project, a very nice client of mine. He was shifting from a 1 BHK to 3 BHK. For him, it was a big dream come
Uh-huh.
true, and his brief was pretty clear and simple.
Okay.
His brief was when I come home, I just want peace
Mm-hmm.
and rest. Just he just wants to enjoy. He has to be himself. A simple brief. Nothing, nothing, nothing. No likes, dislikes, what kind of interiors he wants, classical, modern. He said, I leave that up to you. I
Mm-hmm.
gave you my brief. You know what my requirements are. You decide what you want to do. That helped me, or that gave us a freedom to design. But he was extremely sweet. He did not think much about himself, but that is what how fathers are. He has two kids,
Oh.
and he's like, do everything what you want in my kids' room. Don't do anything in my room. I'm okay with a bed and a wardrobe. Just give me that
बच्चों का
much.
सबसे अच्छा बना दो.
Yeah, and that is how we did that. And while designing his master bedroom, I had one thing. I'll just make that justice possible. I gave him a small gesture by designing his room, and he was extremely happy.
Yeah.
So that's how I guess when he called up his relatives during the opening, he was so proud to say that this room is designed giving a thought to me. So I was happy to know that design makes an impact.
I'm sure, ma'am, कि ये project में कि you could deliver. Of course, you do it in each of your projects, especially in this one. I feel because that Barbie doll wala, the one which is sitting inside you, and you got to deliver it to her, to his daughters.
Yes. It was a son, it was a daughter, and he was so good. I still meet him sometimes. जैसे कहीं पास में होगा, we just have a word. I'm like, sir, how's everything going on? He's like super happy.
Super
So
happy.
I'm glad.
Wow, super happy client.
How do you ensure that your designs reflects your client's personality and the story that he wants, the feel that the home wants? Good question. We usually first take a client brief, and apart from brief, we try and dig a bit inside them. So maybe by digging is like what are their likes, dislikes, any specific hobby that they like. For example, there's someone who likes to play guitar. So we make sure, okay, if unko guitar pasand hai, that means music. So somewhere such things when we ask the family members, yeah. So we try and put that into the design, which makes them extremely happy. So yeah, this way. Wonderful. So it reflects then more of the client's personality, not the designer's one. Yes. In today's India, do you find clients more open to experimenting with bold, glamorous designs than before? I guess the young generation is open to everything. The seniors are yet a bit rigid, but then some are open, some are rigid. It's totally like everyone has a different perspective. So not something we have to force. But then the moment we discuss things with them, the moment we show them up with new ideas, most of them are open. When you've said about the elderly people and two generations you've said, usually the elderly ones who come, they are like जब टाइल लेने भी आते हैं वो ऐसे ऐसे knock कर दिखेंगे. How sturdy it is. Okay. And it's the vice versa for the younger ones. And they are like कैसे देख रही है, इसका feel कैसा है. Yes. Different perspectives. Different perspective. Yes. Yeah. Well, AI we can see everywhere these days. So AI and the technology, it's transforming just about every industry, including our design industry. So how do you think AI has influenced the interior design industry from visualization to conception? And do you think that it is a supporter or a disruptor? See, AI is 100% supporter. I would say AI has made certain things extremely easy. Though it lacks human touch, people say कि वो AI plan भी बना देता है, but it cannot be as good as what humans do. But with the help of technology, you can grow yourself. Back in the days, if I go and see, there were no softwares to do drawing, right? They were all hand drafted. But today it's easier. You have softwares that you can draft. So technology is always supportive. It's how you look at it, and I feel it can help you. It can genuinely help you. I have made mood boards in minutes sometimes.
Yeah,
So,
of course,
yeah.
it does that work. So, ma'am, अगर AI एक दिन के लिए आपको सपोर्ट करने के लिए खुद आ जाए
Uh-huh.
in human form,
Okay.
so what work would you want to delegate?
Maybe scheduling my life or scheduling my time, not life. Maybe all my meetings to be scheduled. I make sure that I schedule my meeting manually with the help of Google and calendars. But then if AI can do that, it would be very easy. Yeah. So not life, but yeah, time. So
Time effectively it can be utilized more.
Yes.
Ma'am, how do you ensure that your designs actually reflect the client's personality and the feel that they want in their homes? How do you ensure this?
So while starting with the project, we usually have a client brief, and apart from the brief, we try and dig into their likes and dislikes. So just for an example, if someone has interest in music, for example, playing guitar, or someone likes a reading corner, so we make sure that all these small elements are being taken into consideration while designing, and this helps them reflect their own space.
Of course.
And then the client is going to use the overall area or the space. So yeah, that's one basic thing we try and inculcate in our designs.
So ultimately, the client feels that it is more of his home and not a hotel look.
Yes.
Yeah. Ma'am, in today's अभी जो culture है, तो do you find the clients are more open to experimenting with bold and glamorous designs than before?
That's a good question. So the younger generation is very much open to boldness on new designs and new options. Whereas seniors are a bit rigid, not everyone though, but they have their certain taste like elements which they would like to incorporate. So we try and make sure कि हम दोनों का थोड़ा थोड़ा mix करें. जैसे unlike वो उनको सिर्फ typical dark veneer ही चाहिए, तो ऐसा भी कई बार आ जाता है, but we try and make them help it out as per the design ki okay, let's take that as a part and let's mix and match. So that's how
Having
we
the
try.
blend of both the generations.
Both generations, yes.
Well, ma'am, AI is everywhere these days, and our design industry does have AI these days extensively. So, how do you think that AI has influenced interior design schemes and right from visualization to execution?
Okay. So I feel AI is 100% supporting tool. Just like back in olden days where people did not have any technology or softwares to draft designs. Earlier in the days they used to draft it with hand, but now we have softwares. The same way AI is helping us. There are times when I have made my mood boards in like minutes.
Oh.
So yes, in such ways AI helps us. Though there are small errors and like it cannot give a human touch, but it's okay. उसके लिए हम हैं.
Of course.
So, yes.
As a young designer, and of course, ma'am, you look very young when I know your age, and the way you look quite young, ma'am. So, did you ever face a situation where you had to prove your professional credibility?
Okay.
And how did you turn such moments into strength?
There's a very funny story. Last year, I remember I had a haircut. I made my hair this short, whereas I had long hair. And this one client of mine who was coming to the office for the very first time to meet me, he was surprised. He thought I'm meeting some extremely young girl who was of 16, 17 years old. And he did not say that at the initial, but then once we had a meeting, once we completed with all the discussions, he just told me out of a good laugh, I'm so surprised, I was not aware of your work and all the things. But it was a funny story. But then about credibility, I guess work talks
Your work
itself.
speaks, yeah.
And we try and give one step more. So I guess that's our nature, or that's our way we work. हमेशा एक step ज़्यादा दो.
एक sip ज़्यादा दो.
हाँ.
Giver's gain.
Yes.
So you describe yourself always as a greedy learner, greedy to learn something new. So what's the new thing that you're exploring these days?
Materials.
Specifically in?
Veneers में बहुत कुछ आ चुका है. There's something known as liquid paint.
Yeah.
Then we also have metal paint. ऐसे बहुत सारी नई नई चीज़ें आ चुकी है मार्केट में which I love to explore and I would like to use that in my projects so that every project has that something new element apart from just repeating all those same designs and same, you have that new things and I like to explore.
And here I must mention that when someone visits Ma'am's Insta page, it's all about exploring new materials. It's just not the veneers or the tiles. She explores so many things. So I would really say explore her page once.
Thank you.
She has a lot of variety in that. Ma'am, how do you deal with that creative blocks? कभी कभी होता है ना, अरे यार कुछ idea creative flow हो ही नहीं रहा है आज. So how do you deal with that?
There are multiple ways. Sometimes I just play music.
Okay.
Don't think about that problem or that block. For example, if I'm designing a room and I am stuck somewhere, I'll leave that project for some time, keep it aside, maybe do something else or maybe listen to some music if I have some time in hand ki 2-3 din hai, and when I'm designing something new, see, once in a week we go out for a retreat, but then I make sure I do go out, I travel. I love traveling, though I don't get time to travel, but then I go out.
So whenever you get your hands on, so this is a
yes, this is one basic easy method, so maybe that helps. And maybe to see, there's no harm taking inspiration from other designers also. I genuinely respect all the other designers जिन्होंने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है. Learn from them every time. There's never
any
end
specific
learning.
designer, ma'am, you keep drawing inspiration from?
अरे बाप रे. There are multiple people. Sarah Sham is one of them.
Yeah.
I love her designs. I love how she explores. Overall, her work is great.
Yeah, of
So
course.
that's one of a design inspiration I look after.
Wow.
Yes.
And that was really very honest, saying. Ma'am, what do you, when you hear a posh Kirti Tiles, what one product or design that immediately comes to mind?
Again, you also get new stuff. I'm really happy with that.
Wonderful.
So yes, one word is new materials, new trends, and everything different from what other people provide.
Wow.
So yes,
That's a big thing for us. How important are collaborations and innovative products in shaping impactful interiors?
Current generation mein collaborations have become so easy to explore and so good to unlike the earlier days where people had no ways to communicate to other people. As I said, today, if I follow multiple designers all around the world, my doors are open. So the same way, when you collaborate with others, you learn. So when I learn, I get to know more things and vice versa. So आप collaborate करते हो तो दो चीजें सीखते भी हो and you come with a different output.
Of course.
So yes, collaboration is one such good thing which has, maybe because of social media. Social media has opened up places for everyone.
Has opened up so many arenas, and as you said, exchange of
100%.
wisdom, and it's more of a win-win for everyone.
Yes.
Last question for this podcast today. Where do you see yourself and Masha House of Design in the next 5 years, say by 2030?
So of course, I am not me myself, but me and my partner, we are trying to build a brand, and I have some things in my head. So maybe with design services, there might be some other things coming up. So we have planned of it. Let's hope. I believe we will do something good.
Of course you would, ma'am, and we are also awaiting all those new beautiful trends from your side. Ma'am, let's start with our rapid fire round. Fun and quirky. One word your friends would describe you in.
Social.
You're social. Coffee या chai person?
Always a chai.
Chai, दूध वाला chai.
दूध वाला chai.
A design trend you absolutely love right now. A design trend you absolutely love right now.
Minimalistic.
Minimalist.
Yes.
A design trend you think you should retire.
Design trend. No design should retire. Everything has its own cycle. Everyone has their own taste. So nothing. Just to sum up, nothing.
One project, maybe a brand का या फिर कोई person के लिए space that you would want to design.
One brand, maybe my own brand.
Uh-huh. That's what's instant. One city whose design aesthetic inspires you the most.
Instead of city, I would like to say state, maybe Rajasthan.
Rajasthan,
Like
the
Jaipur
colorful.
and yeah, the Udaipur, Jaipur ke jo small details, I really like those. So I would like to take inspiration from that.
Luxury to you in one word.
Expensive.
If not an interior designer, what would you be?
Never thought of this. I wanted to become a choreographer though.
Choreographer.
Yeah.
Favorite corner in your own home?
My bedroom.
Uh-huh.
I have a small, not a small corner, but then I like, as I said earlier, I like to read books. I don't get time, but I try.
Yeah. Which is the latest book you're reading these days?
Honestly, not a single one. I don't have time to read.
So that shows you are quite busy with your so many projects. So first thing that you notice when you walk in someone's house,
Aura.
or you
The
feel
vibe.
that
Yes.
your husband in one word.
Oh my God. He's the world to me.
Uh-huh. Client requests that surprised you the most?
Nothing as such. I guess बहुत सारे briefs आ चुके हैं अभी.
If AI could take one of your tasks, so what would you happily delegate today?
Time schedule.
Scheduling your time other than the
Yes.
Google Calendar.
Yes.
Instagram inspo boards or sketching on paper.
To take inspiration from everywhere. Instagram क्योंकि you are updated.
Uh-huh.
What's going on new in the market, and maybe then sketching around when I'm at the site and just try to implement them in my work.
Yeah, so sketching
Yes.
actually is a free flow
Free
from
flow.
directly from your
Yes.
heart.
Yes.
If you were to change one thing in your life, what would it be?
Not a single thing. I'm happy what
You're
God
happy.
has given me. I'm blessed. Even with all the ups and downs in my life, I guess God teaches you. So I'm more than happy. I don't want to change anything. If at all I
Wow,
would
happy
have changed,
content
वो
one
सब
out there.
हाँ अलग हो जाता सब कुछ. But I'm content.
If given a chance to redesign your own project, if given a chance to redesign your own project, which one would that be?
I'm a bit biased. I want to redesign my own home. When I was young and free, my father gave me that chance to start with my own home.
Uh-huh.
It was great as per that time, but now that every day something new comes up, I wish to go back and redo my own home. So I will do that again.
So
The
soon-
only project I don't have with others. The others are great, but when I was young enough, I started with my own house first. So I'd like to
Okay.
do that again. It's been many
Wonderful.
years now.
So पापा के साथ में भी जल्दी से बैठ के get on the work.
Yes, I will.
A piece of advice you'd give your younger self, say a 20-year-old interior Manali, what would you tell her?
It's never late.
Complete the sentence. Design for me is.
Design for me is a silent storyteller that tells about a person or a space.
So basically the story that you create listening to the client's personality, and that is
Yes.
what design means to you.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am, the conversation which we've had is absolutely wonderful, and I want a little more about one thing.
Sure.
From your talks, I could understand one thing, that you are a firm believer and someone who has actually manifested many things because of what we hear, law of attraction. So what's your take on all this?
I believe 200% in law of attraction and manifestation, not because it has just come up on the social media, but then this was ingrained inside me when I was too young. Maybe my grandmother, my grandparents, they made me believe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not only the object or the God, it's just about to believe in yourself. Might be they did not use the word manifestation or law of attraction back in those days, but yes, I do believe. It's how I believe in myself is law of attraction. And anything else you want to know more about it or like that?
You mentioned something about your grandparents here.
Yes.
So how you mentioned here about your grandparents. How do I associate this?
So while I was a kid or a teenager, my grandmother made me sure to just go in the temple, join your hands, wash your feet and go off to sleep. I used to have vivid dreams in my sleep, and that's how she taught me, when you wash your hands and feet, just a basic ritual
Yeah.
of hygiene, made me realize that okay, it's the thoughts that she was trying to put me in. When you go off to sleep, when you wash your hands and feet, it represents that be positive.
Yeah.
Wherever life takes you,
Go with the flow.
go with the flow. be happy. And unfortunately, they are no more. I still miss my grandmother a lot, and I see her smiling in my dreams.
And
So
her
that's
values
all
are there
because
with
of,
you
yeah,
always.
that's all because of her teachings. Her teachings are with me, and maybe indirect manifestation I get.
Wonderful. So I can
Yes.
say that these are imbibed right from the childhood, and
Yes.
these have come so naturally that you even did not realize, seeing at the big words manifestation, and you actually manifested.
Yes, I did. First of all, thank you for inviting me for this beautiful podcast. And it is so wonderful to feel that you invited me and you genuinely like our work.
Of
So,
course.
thank you.
Manali ma'am, I hope you've enjoyed being here with us and speaking your journey and all those manifestation and the Barbie dolls, the fantasy ones. I hope it was really wonderful for us listening to your story.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me here for today's podcast. I'm glad to be a part of this. I hope we'll continue the same and we'll be in touch. I
Surely.
really and genuinely like you as a person. And Aposh Kirti Tiles always coming up with new materials and new trends. Let's hope to be together. Thank you so much.
It was wonderful having you, ma'am.
Perfect. Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Interior designer Manali Panjwani's journey reminds us that dreams really can be manifested with courage, creativity, and relentless learning. Through Masha House of Design, she continues to live her philosophy, designing the glam one space at a time. See you again on our next podcast with another woman achiever on She Builds.